I'm assuming the red dot is Vegas Boulevard?
And when you say red dot, there's a mouse that's right there in front of you. You can use that to sort of move that mouse over to where, no, that doesn't do that.
I can point it, but
Now let me do
Only
this.
when you're on our computer can you do that.
This is your.
you can point it now.
All right, so would it this be, and
Yes,
I'm using my
that's-
Sharpie, that's
yes,
the dot?
yes.
Okay, so yes, that would be Las Vegas Boulevard. Now I'm going to point over here. Do you recognize this particular area?
Yeah, that's where it happened.
Okay, and this, I'm pointing it now, once again for the record, Flamingo, and it looks like this would be Koval.
Koval, that sounds about right.
Now, you were describing for us a little bit about where the cars were. If I were to give you a piece of paper, can you draw for us just a little bit better so we can have a better view? And
I can try.
Okay. You want to may approach?
Yes, you may.
And what am I drawing exactly again?
If you can draw for us where, on that night, where Koval was. And just for the record, you're writing Koval, is it for the horizontal line or the vertical line?
It is the horizontal line.
Okay, so that's Koval. And then can you draw for us where Suge's vehicle was when you pulled up to it?
Well, we were behind it.
Okay.
So it would have been, I'm just going to make lanes, and like, don't quote me, I could be off by one, of course. So I'll say this was Suge, and we were behind, so this was, I'm going to put I for me. And then we moved and went right here, so this is where we end up parking. I'm not parking, but stopping at the red light.
That's fine. And just for the record, you have made a mark that looks like an S, and I would assume that would be for Suge's vehicle.
Yes.
And then there's another I, it looks like right there, and that would be for your vehicle.
Yes.
And then you have an arrow pointing to the next lane over where the I is now at.
Yes, that's where it ended.
Okay, great. And then when the shots, when you're, I guess, trying to change seats, can you tell us where you were at that particular point?
You mean in the car? Or-
Well, not in the car, but
Oh.
where the car was.
It was here when the shots happened,
Okay,
and when we were trying to flee, we were trying to get in this lane to go around to get the turn.
I see.
And that's what we ended up doing eventually.
I see. So when the shots were fired, you were still in that I,
The I,
and
yes.
then you pulled off onto Koval.
Yes.
Okay. Now this area right here, what is this? What street is that?
What do you mean? This Flamingo? No, I know. Is this Flamingo, I'm assuming? I'm guessing. Like I said, I'm bad at direction on places I still go today.
That's right.
And then here was like a gas station or something right there. And then here was where we turned off right, which is where that first left was. So I don't know the name of the streets or anything.
No problem. I'm going to show you. Thank you so much, ma'am. I appreciate it. All right. Your Honor, if I could have this marked as defense exhibit, opposed defense exhibit A,
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
and move for admission.
Any objection to its admission?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so admitted. Did you want to publish?
I would like to publish it.
Okay, feel free.
Thank you. Now, showing you what's been marked and admitted now is defense exhibit A. All right, and now we'll just explain this to the jury again. So where you have Koval is actually the street Koval, is that right?
Yes.
And you have Flamingo, which would be the other street that's going vertical down the defense exhibit A.
Yes.
And then on the corner, it would be one of the corners, there's a gas station.
Yes.
Now over here, this S, that would be what you would call a Suge Knight's vehicle.
Yes.
And you were directly behind that vehicle at some point.
Yes.
And you pulled up, and that's the arrow pointing up to the next lane over, and that's where you were at, right next to Suge's vehicle.
In front of, not next to. That's why it's a little above.
I see. So you're slightly in front of Suge's vehicle. Was there another vehicle over here in front of Suge's vehicle?
I'm assuming yes, because we weren't at the front of the line. So yes, maybe two.
I see. Maybe two vehicles, but presuming that there would be at least a vehicle in front of Suge's vehicle.
At least two, I'd say, because there was one in front of me.
Okay. And then this lane over here what lane is that?
That's a small lane that you can turn off.
Turning lane?
Yeah, it didn't say, but yes.
Yeah. And so at some point when the shots were ringing out, you just immediately just gassed the car and made a right-hand turn on Coble.
Yeah, into the turning lane.
Okay. And your testimony here right now, for instance, is that the top was down, but you didn't see.
No,
Yeah.
I was looking down because I was initiating changing my seat. So I would thank God I was all face down.
Okay. And when you pulled off and you made that right-hand turn, did anyone shoot at you?
Probably. I honestly don't know. There was a lot of gunshots.
Sure. Did any, after the event had occurred, did you ever observe any bullet holes in your vehicle?
There was no bullet holes in my vehicle.
Was there any shattered windshield as a result of, anything
No.
happening on the scene?
No.
Okay. And then with regards to where you were at, when your testimony was that you were talking to Shug. Shug was saying, "Hey, come to 662." Is that what was happening?
Yes.
And during that time period, you said, and I want to make sure I'm clear, that while there was a conversation about going over to Shug's place, but it seemed like everyone was sort of talking. Like it was like the girls in the back seat maybe were having a conversation or something like that. Is that-
No. Lauren was the only one talking to Shook because she's the only one who knew him.
I see.
So nobody, we were just like, oh, okay, looking like, because it wasn't our conversation.
Right. And when that was happening, did any of your people in your vehicle yell out, Tupac, Tupac, anything
No,
like that?
absolutely not.
Oh my gosh, it's Tupac.
No.
Okay. Now, during that time period, as you're over here behind Shug's vehicle or next to it, did you ever see, can you describe for me what Tupac was doing in the vehicle?
When we pulled up on the side of him and she was talking to Shug, he was relaxed, like sitting in the sitting in the passenger seat. And Shug was relaxed talking to Lauren. Nothing, like there was no engagement.
Okay, so as you're sitting there and you pull up, Tupac was not hanging out the window and doing something out of the window.
Absolutely not, no.
Okay. His torso was not sitting on top of the window yelling to his fans, Tupac, Tupac.
No,
anything like
there was
that.
no fans around. They were just driving in the car listening to music like we were.
All right. And during that time period, when you were here during this time period, there's a red light
Yes.
preventing you from moving forward. And I'm, once again, going back to Defense Exhibit A, there's no green light allowing traffic to move in the direction of Coble.
No.
Okay. So everyone was stopped at that particular point.
Everyone was stopped.
I have no further questions, John. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any redraft?
No, Your Honor.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, any questions for this witness? We do have one. Okay, so what I'll need you to do is write your juror number on the question, and then write the question on a full sheet of paper, and then hand it to my marshal when you're done. Any questions from anyone else? Okay, perfect. Can I have the party's approach? All right, one question from a juror. Could you gauge what direction the shots were coming from?
No.
No? Any thought? Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I know it was just
You're okay.
it was too chaotic, and you're not, thinking about that, but no.
Okay. State, any follow-up based on that question?
No, Your Honor.
Defense, any follow-up based on that question?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. You are excused. That was fast. State, any quick witnesses, or are we prepared to take a lunch break at this time?
Lunch break, Judge.
Okay, sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take our lunch break at this time. During the recess, you are admonished not to talk or converse amongst yourselves or with anyone else on any subject connected to the trial, or read, watch, or listen to any report or commentary on the trial of any person connected with this case by any medium of information, including without limitation, newspaper, television, internet, and radio, or form or express any opinion on any subject connected with the trial until the case is submitted to you. We'll have everyone back here, let's say 1:15, so that everybody has enough time to get everything done over the lunch break. We'll see you guys back at that time. Please rise for the jury. For the record, the jury is absent in the room. Anything we need to address outside the presence?
Nothing from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll be in recess. I'll see you guys back right around 1:15.
Thank you.
If you need any more time, just let us know.
It should be.
He did indicate that you could go over whenever, and so if you want to go over now, you can get.
Front row, you ready?
Yeah, every day we get a little higher. Well, I have, yeah. No, it's just really getting started.